Heyo. I know I say this a lot, but I'm back, and sorry for being gone for so long. But this time I had a good reason. But we'll get that into a second. First of all, hey guys, welcome back to the final episode of Inktober 2025. I have to say that because it's 2026 right now. And I honestly should have posted this a lot sooner, but a lot has happened. Uh, Mainly just a bunch of computer and editing issues. I kind of lost a lot of the videos when I kind of got delayed editing all the videos, so I had to cram them all into a folder, which after I tried to transfer all of them, some of them got corrupted, so it was really just a lot of painful, very irritating, me banging my head against the wall, trying to get this video to work, because this is basically all of the, well, what's left of all the Inktober drawings into one video. And by how long the video is, it's not much. But I did promise myself to at least finish this Inktober series, so that's why I kind of just pushed them all into one big video. And I will talk about some of them, but to be honest, it's been so long that I kind of forgot my thought process for all of the Inktober drawings, and I don't even remember most of the prompts. So, I guess enjoy this video if y'all want. I don't know, leave a like or subscribe if y'all ain't gonna do that. Just enjoy this stupid dumpster fire. I'm gonna go honestly open me a bottle. You know what? Alright, see ya. Day 13, drink. Which is ironic, because I'm drinking right now. But yeah, for this design, I really wanted to go for like basically a giant zombie hillbilly looking creature. But instead of going for like a mummified corpse zombie look, I wanted to go for like this giant, bulky, kind of bloating looking zombie. Like basically it looks like it's just been constantly chugging down whatever it's making, which I could picture this being kind of like a Left 4 Dead style enemy, where kind of acts like a boomer, where we kind of shoot it, it just explodes, but like basically bursts into fire because of how much alcohol it's in there or something. Day 14, drunk. I won't lie about this one. This one's actually quite simple. The prompt was trunk, so I just kind of went for just a mimic creature. But I try to make it a little different. Like, instead of the classic giant tongue coming out of a chest with teeth, I went for like a giant hand with teeth coming out, which I find more, like, a lot creepier. I don't know, just picture that thing kind of like using it to like crawl around like a giant spider or something. I don't know, just something creepy like that. Day 15, ragged. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, this one's another basic prompt. Honestly, when I got ragged, I just already thought of, oh, a Raggedy Ann doll or something like that. But for the drawing, I kind of wanted to try to make a little difference, so I kind of went for like an eldritch horror coming out from under the doll. And yeah, that's really it. Like, there's really not much to talk about this one. It's just a doll.
Day 16, Blunder.
I was having a lot of trouble with this one, honestly. I think, if I remember correctly, when I was working on this, I was so stumped on this that I think it was about like midnight where I was just like, oh, I got an idea now. Which came up with this weird bug, blunderbuss looking monster. Which, yeah, that's it. I don't really got much to tell you. It's just a blunderbuss with legs. Yay.
Day 17, Ornate.
Okay, so I might have done this one wrong. I don't really remember why I came up with this concept. I think I was just going for like this monster made from like stained glass pieces looking creature, thinking that it kind of matched up with ornate and stuff, but I don't know, I think it was supposed to be more organized, like detailed, like fancy looking, kind of like the really fancy mirror design and stuff. Which honestly, I think I did messed up, but I still like this design.
Day 19, Arctic.
Okay, this one's a fun concept I thought of. Well, it is a little simple. It's just a giant woolly mammoth monster concept, but I wanted to give it a look of that it's just a part of the environment itself, and it's like slowly standing up finally. Like just a giant creature that's just been hibernating for so long. Which I think I pulled it off pretty well in the rough sketch. This is definitely one of those sketches I might come back to in the future because I do like this really cool concept.
Day 20, Rivals.
This one's a quite simple concept. Basically, the concept was just to put two of the same monsters against each other, but I did try to make them both look pretty different in the faces. But to be honest, I should have done a different creature. I think I was just in a rush to finish these, and I'd also try to make it look like the knot in the middle is just like very tight and like they're stuck together, like kind of like a rat king.
Day 21, Blast.
Okay, let me explain. So for this one, I was having a little trouble with it because, well, honestly, Blast is pretty easy to make a monster design for, but I wanted to make something very unique, and I was watching a nature documentary, and I found this. I forgot what it was called. I'll probably look it up later. Probably won't. Uh, basically, it's a plant that explodes when people go near it. So I thought it'd be cool to make a monster that just when you get too close, it just throws like basically plant grenades at you. So that's what I basically designed, and I gave it this really creepy face. Yeah, and then that's it.
Day 22. Buttons.
Oh look, another teddy bear. But honestly, this one's kind of boring compared to the others. Well, I did put a little effort and try to put a little detail into this one. That wanted to give it some weird details to make it look cooler. Which I gave it that mouth stomach, which now looking at it kind of reminds me of Fredbear from FNAF 4. So yeah, and it's just a teddy bear.
Day 23. Firefly.
This one was another quite simple concept, so I tried my best to add as much as I could to it, add unique details and just try to make it as weird as possible, which not a fan of it. I'll be honest, to me, now looking back at it, it just looks like a poor attempt of a Flatwoods monster from Fallout 76. So, yeah, if I would come back to this thing, I probably would give it legs, honestly. I don't know why I didn't give many. But yeah, I could have done a little better with this one.
Day 24. Rowdy. Okay, contacts. When I was working on this drawing, when I was doing concept art of this prompt, my sister was challenging me to try to draw something cute, so I took the challenge. And I tried to just go for basically a giant trash panda monster. Just something that would just, I don't know, be annoying but not really threatening. But honestly, if I think I would have saw this in my trash can, I'd probably freak out. But I try to make it as cute as possible. That was my goal for this one. Day 25. Inferno. Okay, this one was pretty fun to work on. I don't remember how I got to the idea of making a giant fire snake, but I'm not complaining. For it, I really wanted to try to make it its back covered in these candles and stuff, like just constantly on fire and stuff. And I don't know, this is definitely one of those concepts I'm definitely going to come back to. It'd be fun to redraw this in a more detailed drawing. Day 26, puzzling. I had a lot of trouble with this one, honestly. Even then, I'm still not happy with the final result. Uh, the main concept was I wanted to try to do like a puzzle box monster, and all the concepts I went through were either too complicated to keep up with, or just too boring or too simple for me. And so I kind of just ran out of time and made this really rushed drawing, which I still like the concept of. I Next time I would probably done a little better on the monsters exploding out from each side, and spend a little more time actually making the box look a little cleaner and stuff, and put a little bit more detail into it. Day 27, onion. I'll be honest with y'all. I feel like it was this prompt that maybe was just like, man, this Inktober this year sucks. To be honest, each one of these prompts were just hard to make something cool out of. Because honestly, onion, like. But to be honest, I did like the final result for it. It does look pretty cool, but still, it's just the prompt was just so silly. And honestly, if I did came back to this monster design, I would probably do, instead of a bunch of onions, I would have done like maybe an onion, not onion, a vegetable patch. That's what I meant. Ugh, I'm tired. Okay, this one's gonna be a little different compared to the other ones. Well, this is the last drawing, so for this one, instead of trying to do the last four prompts, I decided to combine all four of them together. So for the prompts, it would be skeleton, vacant, lesson, and award. And basically, after a little while of combining these concepts together, I decided to create this basically Eldritch Lich King monster, which crossed off skeleton and lesson, a evil skeleton with forbidden knowledge. And to add vacant into it, I wanted to basically, around its chest area, I wanted to make it look like a giant hollowed hole, like it's just a husk of his former shell. And so he basically was awarded this form. I know I kind of made that last one stretch. But honestly, I was very proud of this one. Like, it was pretty cool to put all four of these prompts into something that actually looks like it made sense. And honestly, I am still proud of this thing. In fact, I might hang it up on my wall somewhere. I don't know where yet. And I am glad to say this is the last drawing for Inktober. And I hope you all enjoy this long speed paint of what's left of the drawing. And I hope you all enjoy this poopy video. I promise I'm going to do a little better this time. It's just a lot of issues happen with this video, and it kind of got to me, and I kind of just gave up on it for a little while. But I'm back, and I finished it, and now I want to make another video that's not Inktober. In fact, I officially might quit the Inktober stuff for a while. Maybe if I get better at this YouTube junk. I don't know yet. But anyways, I'll see y'all soon, hopefully. I don't want to jinx myself. I'll try to make a video better and sooner. Anyways, see y'all.